So, welcome to lesson 3, which is going to be focused on seborrheic dermatitis, which is kind of a complicated word. So, we're going to learn what that means. So, this is healthy skin. It protects against UV light, chemicals, and pathogens. The upper layer of the skin is called the epidermis, and it consists of a bunch of different layers of epidermal cells. They start off live at the bottom where they are dividing, and then they get flatter and deader as they move towards the top and eventually fall off. This means that the epidermis is constantly being renewed. The dermis is this layer underneath the epidermis. It's full of all kinds of living things, such as nail beds, sweat glands, nerve endings, hair follicles, oil glands, and blood vessels. So let's talk about seborrheic dermatitis, which is a really long and fancy word, as I said earlier. It's a chronic inflammatory disorder, and it's caused by Malassezia yeast. That's a kind of fungus. Your body decides it doesn't like this fungus, and it starts to renew your epidermal cells faster than usual. Also, your skin produces more oil. It can be made worse by winter, low humidity, and stress. Symptoms include scaling, significant irritation and redness on the face, scalp, and chest. It can release fluid, it itches, it can look yellowish and oily over red and irritated skin. There are greasy, yellowish scales, especially on the scalp, and it occurs on the scalp, eyelids, eyebrows, cheeks, nose, chin, ears, chest, and back. So there's a couple options for treatment. The first one is cytostatic agents, which this is a fancy word that basically means things that prevent your skin cells from renewing themselves as fast. Like I said earlier, seborrheic dermatitis is caused by your epidermal cells renewing themselves very quickly. These ones stop that. They slow it back down to normal. Parathione zinc and selenium sulfide are your options. So you apply them, you leave on for 3 to 5 minutes, and then you rinse off. Selenium sulfide, it can be a bit tricky because it can cause discoloration. It can make it like hair lighter in color. So for the first 2 weeks of treatment, do this every day. And then for weeks 3 through 6, do it 2 to 3 times a week. The second option is hydrocortisone, and the third option is salicylic acid. So when to get help? If a child under 2 has this issue, get help. Also, seek help from a dermatologist if it gets worse after 1 week, or that there's no improvement after 2 weeks of treatment. These are where I got my images, and thank you for watching.